Hello, this is Nova Topflex, and in this video, I will be demonstrating some basic features and functionality of FreeBSD 14.4 for 32-bit systems. First, I'm going to do some basic UNIX commands. PWD stands for Print Working Directory. Since I'm logged in as root, my working directory starts at /root. And this is going to be general conventions for, I believe, all Unix-like systems for the most part. Whether you're on Linux, BSD, Solaris, it doesn't matter. Any of them, it's usually /root, and then it's /home for any users you might have in here. So now, let me do ls. ls is a feature available. Actually, since you have all the dots, does that mean you can do ls-a? No, it is not the exact output that ls-a is known for. ls-l will work as you would expect. And ls-al. Can you clear the terminal on a default installation of FreeBSD? Yes, you can. Is tab completion a feature? Yes. Tab completion is an absolute feature. Absolutely is, rather. And then can you do PS, which is, I believe, more associated with BSDs before it is associated with Linux in the first place? You can, actually. PS aux. This is actually considered a BSD style option. Can you pipe it to less? Yes, you can. This is going to list all your processes on your system. How about is Nano a text editor available on your system? Not by default, but you can do Vim. Or can you? You can do V. Can you do Vim? No. You cannot do Vim. How about can you insert and append? Usually, it's going to be something like echo, yes, and then I would like to insert it to a file named yes. Cat, yes. And then, how about echo, yes. Can you append to a file? Cat, yes. Yes, I just appended to a file. Can you do cp, yes, no? And then cat, no. I just copied the file, so yes, you can. How about, can you do... Now, technically, I'm not going to do an example with this left angle operator, but that is going to be related to standard input. So it's going to read from the input, not the output. It's going to write to output. This is reading from the input here on the left. And then, let's keep going. There are definitely more features available. Echo, no. And then, since this is only one, this is going to be an insert, not an append. So now, cat, no. How about rm, yes. Rm, no. mkdir, yes, no. How about go to cd? Yes, no. You can change your directory, and the terminal will tell you what directory you are now in. Is chsh an option? Yes, it is absolutely an option to change your system's shell. It has just been interrupted. This user info is unchanged, and it uses v. Now, ls, ls-al, ls-al. And then, I'm going to do echo, yes, and then, not pipe it to, but I am going to insert it to a file called yes. Echo, no. Insert to no. Cat, yes. And then, I'm going to do cat, no. This is standard shell syntax. cd ... rmdir, yes, no. Yes, no, its directory is not empty. So now, what I can do is rm-r is recursive, force, and then be very careful to not accidentally say rm-rf/, because in many of these more basic systems, you may not have any safeguards on your system, like no preserve root that is available on your more advanced distros, usually associated with Linux. So now, I'm going to do rm-rf, yes, no, / asterisk. rmdir, yes, no. If you like this type of content and would like to learn more about different commands like ln, for instance even, that will work on FreeBSD like you might use on other Unix-like systems, feel free to tell me in the comments. And also, like, share, comment again, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Signing off.